Hey, we're recording with 2 cameras. I know it's kind of hard to see me. We're here in the trailer. It's that time of year where you really, yeah, you know what? The bike's in the trailer, it's uphill. You gotta start it before you back it out just to make sure she starts, because it's like 27, 28 degrees right now. It's a little bit chilly, let me tell you. All right, got my glovies. We'll close that. Then I gotta figure out how to get on the bike. It's kind of narrow in here. Unplug the tender. Oh, what's really funny is everything on this bike is stiff because I washed it and then we had a deep freeze for a day. Oh, yeah, I can feel it. It's like, deek. All right, so we rolled forward, neutral, bike on. Ignition is frozen. There we go. I got water in the ignition. It was frozen. All right, let's see what happens. Yes! She started. Crank those heated grips up, baby. Whee! Now we're out in the sun. Out in the sun. Let's see. Let's adjust our camera angle just so slightly. There you go. Oh, goodness. You know, it's cold, but I couldn't not ride today. All right? I could not ride. Anyway, let's get on the road. Hell yeah, baby. Oh, this is so crisp, it feels refreshing. Almost like a hot cup of coffee, which I brought, of course. Coffee. Good times. Oh, I love my street glide in the winter time. Ridden a couple of miles already. Not really uncomfortable yet. That's about to change because I am going to ride at a brisk pace. Good times are had by some. So I want to do a quick shout out to my buddy Gil up there in New York. He rides a Goldwing. He did a video a few weeks ago as of this recording where it was cold out. I think it was 28 degrees. Gil, I got you, bud. I got you. It's 28, 29 right now. Loving it. Absolutely. And this is being recorded like 2 days after the whole snafu with the firmware. 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, whatever. And both cameras seem to be functioning properly. I don't know if they're set to timeout or not, but we'll find out. But they start and stop recording and everything else. So we're just gonna enjoy the ride, right? So back on topic. Focus, John, focus. What do you wear and bring with you when it's cold out? I currently am wearing the thickest sweatshirt I have. It is like wool lined. I bought it in Alaska in June of 2015. I went to Alaska with my wife, and the week before we were there, it was 70 degrees. The week after, it was 70 or 80. It was actually 80 because they were opening up cooling centers. But the week we were there, it was 44, rainy and blowing. So we bought sweatshirts. Oh, potholes. Oh, I hate potholes. But I always have my heated grips with me now that I have heated grips. I'm like a heated grip snob. I've had them for like 2 months. But I also wear a like windproof mesh jacket thing. And I've got my Bohn armored winter riding pants. My gosh. Look, I put the review out last week, right? And I had been testing them for a month. And I put like my first impressions in the video. And then I went back and I did the whole, hey, I've been testing them for a month and I rode the bobber and it was 43 degrees out and I was comfortable, which is all true. It is absolutely 100% factual. But now it's been another month and I swear to God, these things are awesome. Oh my goodness. They make riding in the winter so much more comfortable. I used to just whine and complain about my frickin' legs being frickin' cold. Ha! Not anymore, buddy. Not anymore. And with the heated grips, I haven't even pulled out my wired heated gloves. They're here. I don't have the wiring with me. I did bring a balaclava in case the temperature drops before I go home, but it should be like 42 degrees today. Yep, high of 42, which is not great, but it's not horrible either. But it's one of those things when you need your wind therapy, you go out and you get your wind therapy. So again, what do you wear or bring with you for winter riding? How do you prep yourself or your bike? Because if you can see them there, I got the soft lowers on. I don't know, you might be able to see them. Anyway, I got soft lowers on this bike to make a huge difference in the winter. I'm still wearing my summer boots though. They got fenced, but my feet they don't get that cold because they're behind the lowers, the soft lowers. Oh, this is a wonderful thing. It is a beautiful day for a ride. Absolutely. And the bike started, yes. And I bring that up because a couple of years ago, when I first got the bike, 3 years ago, whatever, it wouldn't start when it was below 40. And that was because it ran the regular dyno juice oil. But I have ever since run, God, Lee, they're like stealth. These potholes, frick. I just don't want to bleep a lot out of this video. Anyway, I have ever since run the synthetic oil, the Syn 3, and the bike starts up. You heard it. It sat for 2 days at a low of like 22 degrees or something. It was very cold last night. As soon as the sun came out, whoop, brought up the temperature a little bit. But it's just absolutely bitter cold. And these bikes do not like to sit. With the security system and all that crap, it just drains the battery constantly. And a couple of days of sitting not on a tender and below freezing will just like drain the battery enough it won't start. But it started for me. You know, with a couple of edits, this could be a classic motovlog in the My Kaylee 7 style. Hey, my buddy Mikey's back on the saddle, back in the saddle, something. He's back to riding his Goldwing, buddy. And I saw from his comments, he's back to putting people to sleep. Oh, goodness. All right, my face is a little frozen. Time for a hot coffee injection right in the arm or the mouth. That sounded weird, didn't it? Damn it, John. Ah, coffee. Love it. I love riding motorcycles. I know I put out a video a couple months ago where I was like, I don't like motorcycles. But therein lies the rub, because I love motorcycling. I don't care about all the new bikes and their newfangled widgets and gadgets, but I'll be damned if I don't want to just throw a leg over this bike every day. Absolutely. And if I had the chance to do this professionally and ride bikes for a living and get paid to do it, well, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't complain about it. Well, let me tell you, there are ups and downs to everything in life. Am I still recording? Yeah, we still, hey, we're still recording, hell yeah. So I absolutely just love going out riding a bike. And if I got to do it for a day job or whatever, I would not be complaining with the ups and downs. It's a thinly veiled reference to something else. I forget what now. I had to bleep out 3 times. How you doing out there? Hey, I forgot to ask. Didn't do my normal intro hook thingy mabobber. Doesn't work anyway. Hey, how are you? Are you having a good week? As of this recording, Christmas is but like 5 days away. Santa and his sleigh. I don't know. I'm not going to rhyme anymore. I'm done. But hey, Christmas is coming. If you don't celebrate Christmas, happy Hanukkah and the other holidays that I can't think of right now because my brain is frozen. Oh, this video is going to be like 15 minutes of John being scatterbrained. Hey, we've got a whole series of those on the channel already. I forgot what it was I was going to talk about today. But when the bike started, it was just like, giggle like a little schoolgirl. Freaking bike started. Let's go, baby. I know, the Honda Goldwing guys are like, my bike will start even if it's missing the engine. Oh, John, you just need to upgrade, my good man. Yeah. Stuff it. I love this bike. Flaws and all. Yep. Oh, what a beautiful day. Yep, that was a moment of silence for all of my friends out there who have winterized their bikes. Yeah, this bike obviously ain't getting winterized. The only thing that will keep me off the bike is, well, the only things are salt, sand, snow, and ice. And it's been dry for a few days. We are expecting a nor'easter to come through in a couple of days. So I hope they're not brining the roads today. Here in Maryland, they throw down this brine. It's like pickle juice and something else to replicate salt without the environmental impact, okay? It tears up cars left, right, and center, and I bet it would tear up a bike. So I'm really just hoping that they don't brine today. And I don't think they will for the following reason. The first 20 hours of this storm is going to be wind and rain. They're not expecting the temperatures to drop too far. Yep, I'm glad I slowed down there. Look at that, I avoided a collision. So they're not expecting the temperatures to drop very far at the start. So it's going to be warm enough to just be rain for a while, and the brine obviously would get washed away. So I'm hoping because of that, they don't salt the roads or brine the roads or whatever today. They can do all that stuff tonight after I get home, and after all of you get home if you're riding in the area. I know at least some of you aren't riding today. I probably won't see you. Nope, my commute, man, it's a bunch of cagers, very few bikes. I am just in awe. Look at that. You can see my breath. Hey, I was watching one of my videos. It was the very happy freaking holidays video. I could see my breath on camera. So just sidebar real quick. That's one of the benefits of the flat color profile on the GoPro, is that when you go and you do the recording, you get a lot more data. So you can actually see little details like somebody's breath when it's cold out. How cool is that? That is awesome. And now instead of rambling on, I'm gonna turn the cameras off, go for the ride, but I will check in with you after the highway, okay? I can still speak. This is awesome. Oh, I have found a whole new dimension of winter riding where it's more comfortable. I love it. Yes. "25 minutes on the highway. We're in traffic." Traffic. I don't like it. Don't like it one bit, boss. And we're getting off the highway. We might actually get the green light up here. Hell yeah. It's a long light. It's like 2 or 3 minutes long. You got to sit there and do nothing. I drink coffee. Sometimes I talk to the camera. Okay, so 45 minutes on the highway, and the batteries are still going, the cameras are still going. Life is wonderful except these freaking potholes. But how am I doing? How am I feeling after such a cold stint? Well, the bike said it's 36 degrees. So it did not warm up significantly during my ride. But other than my fingertips and my face, I am quite comfortable. The wool-lined sweatshirt and the lined mesh jacket made a big difference. The heated grips are on 6 out of 6, 100%. Yes, and so my palms are very warm, but my fingertips get a little cold. So I actually rolled my wrist a little bit like this while I was going down the straight parts of the highway to put more pressure on my fingertips. And that seemed to help a little bit. And the Bohn winter riding pants. My legs are cool, but I wouldn't say that, oh, good gracious. I wouldn't say that they're uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form. These potholes are kicking my butt. I don't like the potholes, man. I'm glad I'm stopping soon because I'm kind of done. The fingertips are cold. You know, when it gets this cold again, I'm just gonna have to bundle up, put the wired heated gloves on and plug them in. That's it. So with that, let's end this video. Thank you so much for watching and coming along on the ride with me today. I do appreciate it. If you like what I'm doing here, boop the like button. Go peruse the channel. Maybe you'll see something worth subscribing to. Yep, gotta ask people again. People forget. It's okay. You're not people. You remember to hit the subscribe button. or you're already subscribed. Everybody else has to hit it now. We don't need the backup. So remember, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day, and do something nice for yourself every day. And John out.